rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. For Toronto, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Just 5 on the clock. Lowry from outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Now here's VanVleet. Siakam outside. Passes it to Anunoby. Tries the spin move. Barnes kicks to VanVleet. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Anunoby, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lobbed up there for Love.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Toronto, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. VanVleet looking around. And Anunoby, here we go. Siakam inside the three-point line. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Butler passes to Love. Fades back. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on it.
And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Lowry finds Butler. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Anunoby. Shot from the top of the key. Love grabs the board.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now here is Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Goes back up. And the layup falls. Adebayo's got 6.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Raptors trail by 8. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Butler with the ball. And now by Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That is Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. Barnes left side. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so in-depth at working open guys.
Butler feeling out of it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Siakam inside the three-point line. And it's good off the back rim and in. 6 points for him.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. No good on the triple. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat lead by.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
On the court for Miami here in the second. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And here's Love for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning. I like when Kevin Love shows a little bit more ferociousness. That time, a big-time dunk.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Now, here's Siakam. He's guarded close. Van Vliet wide open. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Shoots the 3. He can't get that one, and it's Miami the other way. Here's Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass. Adebayo's got 8.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Here's Achua. Shot to stop the run. A dunk by Achua.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Lowry passes to Hero. Butler on the wing. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Van Vliet on the wing. Now recovering. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Going inside. Here's Achua. Anunoby. The offensive rebound. Van Vliet outside. Adebayo against Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. Shoots over Hero. No good off the front iron.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Raptors trail by 10. Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Anunoby has the open look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Hero. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Love outside. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. They set the pick. Now, here's Achua. He's guarded by Adebayo. For three, Van Vliet. Rebound, Love. Love's got his fourth rebound in this one. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And the pass to Hero. Releases. The second effort. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Barnes screen on Hero. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. So we've reached the end of the first half of the thank you, David.
And let's hear it for the Cavaliers.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
We've got Chris Boucher. Achua is out there with Young. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Porter in at the two-guard position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Trent. The kick out to Porter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Spins. Boucher passes to Porter. Driving the lane. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Robinson against Boucher. Oladipo outside. He can't hit that time. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors, trailing here by 8. Outside, Porter to the right side. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Drops in the tray. Boucher's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now Oladipo passes it to Strus. Now here's Yurtseven. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
Now Heat leading by 3. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Boucher kicks to Porter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Pirtle against Oladipo. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here is Robinson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Strus in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Pirtle with the steal. Trent with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Porter inside. Pirtle trying to get open. And the Raptors miss again. Miami leading by 5. Here's Martin driving inside. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young.
Thaddeus Young.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Robinson down low. Boucher defending. And he drops it in from the low post. Yurtsevic's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Trent passes to Porter. And Young now, top of the key. Here's Boucher. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Boucher's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Oladipo finds Strus. The kick out to Oladipo. Porter with the steal. Young with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Porter looking it over. The kick out to Young. Pass to Trent. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
That's his second personal foul.
Free throw good. Porter.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Young. Barnes comes in for Chris Boucher. Anunoby, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trent. Here's Butler. Good D by Barnes. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat lead by 4. We'll be back shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Butler, and it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
For 3, VanVleet. That shot misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And Siakam throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Love dishes to Lowry. Back to Love. Shot clock at 6. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Love.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
For three, Van Vliet. Stripped away. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. And here we go. It's Butler.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Here's Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet with it. Lowry picks him up. Shoots it up. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. There's the drive. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Here's Hero. Shoots from the corner. Basket good. Hero's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Love grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining.
Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler finds Lowry. Love outside. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistleblower.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Siakam hits them both. 1:44 left in the game. Outside Lowry. Hero on the wing. Wants to get it to Butler and does. The turnaround. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry passes to Love. The wing jumper off target.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Pirtle.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Butler dishes to Love. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. He kicks to Love. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Here's Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Back to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Left side Butler. Lets it go with a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. Laces one from 3.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one errant pass.
And so it's Miami winning this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
work together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Looking at tonight's matchup, both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength. As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Siakam. Back to VanVleet. Siakam outside. Lets it go from the wing, and he hits the jumper.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
A three from Barnes, and he buries his first look.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own. Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Siakam. VanVleet outside. The three ball. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's VanVleet. And stolen by Mobley. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Toronto with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Throws it up high. Fast break Cleveland from the stripe. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Pass to Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Siakam left side. The three is up. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. Over to the left wing. Now VanVleet. Here's Pirtle. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Toronto has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Siakam outside. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. Siakam's got 7 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby for 3. The shot no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. From deep, Mitchell. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 5.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Outside Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. From downtown. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. The three from Barnes. He drops it from range.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Mitchell misses.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's Siakam. Ooh, stolen by Allen. From deep. No good on the shot. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. You team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at center. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
Garland for three. The shot off that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Hit his foot. It's being called a kick ball. And so here is Toronto. It's a 10-point game. Siakam, pass to Pirtle. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
It's stolen by Pirtle. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
From deep three-point range. Garland, no good. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet left side. The three from Barnes. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Garland, no good. Pirtle with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, BA. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Back to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Knocks down the long J. Siakam's got 10.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone, needs to keep taking and making threes.
In Toronto, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Anunoby with it. Checked by Mitchell. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Outside Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Launches it. And the Raptors, another three.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Garland for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Anunoby on the wing. Garland with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Let's go with a three. They get it back.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Here's the three. Counted from distance. Anunoby's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Garland. There's the triple. Again, Garland missing. Siakam, right side. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's Toronto, up 19.
34. The Cavaliers, 15.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. Young, the pass to Porter. Trent left side. Lets the three fly. And the three-pointer goes.
Wow, a quick shot by Gary. The defense, they had no chance.
And here's Garland. He's got 11. Oh, it's stolen away. Trent with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Trent. Good D by Mobley. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. Allen in the high post. And the shot goes in.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Pass to Trent. Picked it out of midair. To the paint. Achua with the rebound.
It would have been a sensational alley-oop finish. Tough to nail the timing of that long pass.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Benton, covered by Mobley. Young from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Achua with the dunk.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Mitchell against Trent. Puts it up. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside Young. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Porter, the rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pulls it in from the elbow. Achua with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his second year in the league.
You know, it's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year, but Precious, he had a great second year.
And the shot is good by Garland.
And we think of Donovan, primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
Trent outside. Pass to Benton. On the wing, Porter. Young with it. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. And now the Cavaliers on the break. He pulls it. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Here's Mitchell. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. And that one drops.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Pass to Trent. Tries the spin move. And here's Porter. Takes the three. Gets the three ball to go. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Benton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Trent goes in. Shoots from the baseline. Count the basket.
Stop and pop from the mid-range coming your way, courtesy of Gary Trent Jr.
From deep. And they'll get another chance. Allen finds Mobley. No good on the three. For Toronto, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Trent. Driving in. Off the mark from 16 feet.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anunoby with it, picked up by Allen. The open shot, VanVleet, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situation. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Garland for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Barnes. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell against Barnes. The baseline, Jay. And another miss by Cleveland.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Now here's Siakam. Takes a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. VanVleet against Mitchell. Misses the jumper from the wing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Here's Barnes. Spins. Siakam left side. 5 on the clock. Anunoby for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Siakam outside. Anunoby with it. Pass to Pirtle. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Barnes. To the inside. The kick out to Van Vliet. This one for three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
The three from Okoro. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Can they get it?
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Pascal Siakam.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's QBA. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Siakam, right side, from outside the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. That one doesn't drop. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Lets it go. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Now here's Van Vliet. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
2K Sports. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Butler, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Mitchell way outside. It's hauled in by Hero. Left side Lowry. And stolen by Mobley. Now Mitchell. Outside Garland. A three-pointer is right on target.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Butler feeling out a bit. Here's Hero with the drive. Lowry finds Martin from past the arc. And that one goes long.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot. Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Garland against Lowry. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Left side, Butler. Back to Martin. Outside, Hero. And Butler, here we go. Martin kicks to Hero. Pocket 6. No good on the 3. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Now Lowry following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Martin. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell. 1.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Mobley a screen on Lowry. Garland the pass to Mobley. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
And making plays to help his team. That's what Butler does, and he demands that his teammates do the same.
They get the rebound. Mitchell wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Martin the pass to Lowry. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Connects on the 17-footer.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
There's Garland. No good that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Butler passes to Martin. Lowry for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Garland, no good. The Heat trail by 5. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
And here's Garland for 3. That shot, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. They trail by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Goes up the baseline. A shot by Lowry, no good. Hero against Mitchell. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Outside Butler. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with. There's Hero with the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible. Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And here's Lowry, following the 3-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Lowry dishes to Martin. The kick outside to Butler. Shoots over a Okoro, and it's Butler missing. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Miami with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Adebayo. Here's Lowry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Hero from long range. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
There's Garland. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Back to Butler. Lowry against Garland. Kicks it out to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got 9 points.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
The wide-open look here for Garland. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Darius Garland.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And again, Miami with the triple.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. He takes it in, and it's Mitchell with the jam. Oh,
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Pass to Hero. Over Garland. Outside for Lowry. That's a 2 from Martin. They grab their own miss. Butler on the way. Outside, Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
The 3 from Garland. And Allen slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Hero can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Garland, kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Lowry looking around. Inside. Shoots from the high post, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Your Miami Heat, 24. The Cavaliers, 34.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. Home in the paint. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And he banks in the layup. Mobley's got 5.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he plays for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland has some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Mitchell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now, a new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Stolen by Okoro. Mobley with it, and it's Martin picking him up. And Mobley throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Butler. And there's the pass to Adebayo. To stop the run. Miami no good on that time either.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And here we go. It's Butler.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
From Jimmy Butler.
From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
My. What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Martin wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game. Cleveland leading by 13. Outside Garland. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got 11 points.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Lowry passes to Butler. Drives to the hoop. And Adebayo throws it down.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
From Jimmy Butler.
Here's a Okoro. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. It's Hero with the drive. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Now on a screen on Lowry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Kicks it out to Hero. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Three-pointer. Martin. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 7th assist in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Garland, the pass to Allen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 6 points for him.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Pass to Adebayo. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mitchell. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow!
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Hero kicks to Martin. Butler in the corner. And the Heat, another three.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Here's Mitchell. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Heat trail by 12. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Okoro shot is off. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Well, this is where Butler does some of his best work, right there in the lane.
Mitchell outside. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. Back to Hero. Fires from deep. And no good. And Cleveland the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Mitchell. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Here's Martin, and there's the drive, and finished off by Martin.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
From the high post, Lowry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Nails the baby hook.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. Three-pointer. Martin hits it from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Allen dishes to Garland. Count it.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Back to Lowry. Outside, Martin. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Uncovered. Misses off the right iron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Out to the right wing. Butler passes to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And that's 15 points for Bam Adebayo.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland. The Heat trail by 10. Outside, Butler. Outside, Lowry. Martin from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Okoro dishes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Darius Garland.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Martin, the pass to Hero. Back to Martin. It's tipped. Mitchell outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Here's Butler. Outside, Martin. Lowry kicks to Butler. The putback. Got it.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of its own fans. And the Heat definitely looked motivated as they came into the building. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Now here's Siakam. Beyond the arc. That shot off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Love missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Butler with a steal. Lowry with it. Siakam covering. Trent against Butler. And he banks in the layup. And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
Barnes, no good. Butler against Barnes. Basket's good.
You have to stay in front of Jimmy Butler. This guy is capable of leaving you in the dust with his ability to handle the basketball.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent on the wing from behind the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Unable to get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. The three from Barnes. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Lowry with it. Van Vliet covering. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Hero. He takes it in. Pass to Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 to shoot. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And here are the Raptors now after the basket by Miami. Siakam for 3. The shot no good, and Miami will go the other way with it. Adebayo with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Hero outside. From the arc. Offensive rebound, Heat. Adebayo, no good. The Raptors have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Van Vliet outside. Siakam against Butler. Pass to Trent. Here's Barnes. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. He says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
Now here's Van Vliet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Butler passes to Hero. Here's Love. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Shot to end the cold streak. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Adebayo's got his second basket.
Good execution to getting some short-range looks here.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer off the mark. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Butler. Rebounded by Trent. Siakam left side. Pass to Pirtle. Lowry with a steal. He got it off in time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out in front, up by 7.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So for the Raptors right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And it's Kevin Love with the foul.
Kevin Love.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Here's Lowry. Second chance shot. Hero for 3. Drills it from deep. Hero's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. It's stolen by Love. Trent against Hero. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Siakam outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And Toronto calls time here. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Now here's Butler. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
And he makes it.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to spot up off the pass.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Love. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
My goodness, Jimmy Butler is so explosive. Half-court transition, it doesn't matter where it is.
And stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Pass to Hero. Now Butler. Here's Adebayo. Lowry, the pass to Love. Hero on the wing. Shot clock at 6. It doesn't go for him. Trent with the defensive effort. Siakam in the post. Covered by Love. Back to Siakam. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. To the middle. And Finished off by Adebayo.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Butler. Give him 8 points now. Outside for Love. Fires the three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
You have to stay attached to Kevin Love when he is out in space. This guy's three-point ability is one of his greatest weapons.
And here they come. Here's Lowry. Hero with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And here's Butler outside. Here's the second effort. Love passes to Adebayo. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
To the left side wing. Love for 3.
Well, there's tremendous defensive versatility with Pascal Siakam. He's got reach, he's got length, he's got timing, and he's got quickness.
No good on the free throw.
Second team foul. Now
good on the second one. 55 seconds left in the first half. Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. 4-3. Siakam outside. Van Vliet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the trifecta. Van Vliet's gotten 4 this quarter.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Here's Butler. Tries again, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
foul.
The free throw is off from Butler.
Jimmy Butler is one of those guys whose work ethic seems to permeate an entire organization. There's the competitive spirit, the will to win. Those things always resonate with his teammates.
Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And we've reached halftime in this one. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Miami Heat 29. The Raptors 16. Fans, stand together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Caleb Martin out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Yurtseven in at the center position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. To the paint. Achua with the dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Pass to Oladipo. Puts it up from 15. Strus finds Oladipo. And the three off target. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Now here's Strus. Outside Robinson. Martin outside. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range. Martin's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. Right side Porter. The Raptors need to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Oladipo. It's tipped. Strus against Porter. Pass to Achua. Outside for Porter. Outside Young. Outside Anunoby. And it's blocked. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Raptors ball.
Clock at 2. There's the 3. Achua. Great positioning on the putback. Achua's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Pass to Yurtseven. Over Achua. Yurtseven, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Anunoby against Strus. Here's Achua. The shot, no good. Good D by Yurtseven. For 3, Robinson hits the three-pointer. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Outside for Porter. Outside Anunoby. To the right side. Here's Banton. Blocked! There's a minute 34 left in the third. And they go to the intentional foul. And Toronto calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Now here's Butler. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Butler on the wing. Outside for Love. The 3-ball. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Barnes against Butler. Outside for Love. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Butler against Barnes. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. And he makes it on the layup. Butler's got 12 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's VanVleet. It's Barnes on the wing. Trent with it. Now guarded by Butler. Love grabs the miss.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And we have to take another look at that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. Misses the 3. And here's Butler outside. Not going to go that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat out in front, up by 15.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Toronto right now, The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Trent for three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Well, the Heat's shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Butler against Barnes. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it.
Stolen by Hero. 3-on-3. Here's Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Outside Butler, and there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. To the wing on the left. Love for three. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Butler against Barnes. Trent outside, launches it. Here's Siakam driving inside.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Lowry, the pass to Hero. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Lowry. And here's Siakam for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Hero on the wing. Outside Love. Outside for Butler. Just 5 on the clock from about 16. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Well, this is where Jimmy Butler started on the offensive end. The mid-range game has always been solid.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Pass to Trent. Lets the 3 fly. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's doubled. Hero on the wing. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Adebayo, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. And here's Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. For 3.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Heat.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jimmy Butler.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Toronto now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Can he keep it going? And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Now Lowry. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Hero on the wing, guarded by Trent. 5 to shoot. Hero with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 11.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So no problem for Miami. As they, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for
know this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Garland for three. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Garland against VanVleet. On the wing, Anunoby. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball.
Ooh, love it, love it. A disruptor at both ends. Mitchell's capable of taking over at any moment. Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Anunoby, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on VanVleet. Garland, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. 4-point game. VanVleet against Garland. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Back to Anunoby.
2 minutes.
Driving in. And that one is stuffed right through.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Now, here's Okoro. Covered by Barnes.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Siakam misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
There's Garland. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. There's the pass to Anunoby. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
But when you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Van Vliet wide open. Off target with his three.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Outside Garland. The dish to Allen. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Siakam pulls it in. Here's Anunoby. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Your Cavaliers use team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Here's a Okoro. A three-pointer, no good. Raptors trail by 5. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Siakam outside. Goes up on the wing. That shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Garland the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Anunoby against Mitchell. Siakam, right side. Passes it to Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. Stolen by Mitchell. He lobs it up. Okoro shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off. And sometimes that's all it takes.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Now, Siakam. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Offensive rebound. Allen kicks to Mobley. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Really left alone that time. Garland's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
OG Anunoby, 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. For the three. From outside the arc. Another miss by Garland. Raptors trail by 4.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The three. The three. Another miss by Garland.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Plays it up and banks it in. Garland's got 5 now.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Back to Van Vliet. Siakam, right side. To the inside. Pirtle. Siakam trying to free himself up. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Pirtle. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Mitchell outside. Lets it go with the 3. Allen kicks to Okoro. Pass to Garland. The second chance effort. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
LeVert out there with Green. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Osman. Green deciding where to go with it. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Trent. Raptors trail by 4. The pass to Banton. Pulls up on the wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Well, Cleveland shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Cleveland moving the ball around. Lopez, no luck. Lopez with the steal. Passes it to LeVert. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Banton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Trent up top. Pass to Achua. Back to Trent. Porter passes to Trent. Outside Porter. Second chance shot. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Fires the 3. Porter with the steal. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Trent with it. Now Green defending. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Achua. It's good. Achua's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Raptors.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Porter finds Trent. Back to Porter. With a tie. Trent can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's LeVert. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Cavaliers leading. Wade outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by Young. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Raptors. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Manton, the pass to Young. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's Green outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's LeVert. The shot missing. And Toronto will go the other way with it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. A dunk by Achua.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Now LeVert. Here's Lopez. That's good. It's LeVert with the assist.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Trent outside. Outside Porter. The pass to Banton. Passes to Achua. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Young for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded. Young against Wade. Back to Osman. To the paint. Here's LeVert. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers on top. Up 4. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot.
Oh! That's what I call it. That was nice. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. He dishes it to Pirtle. Anunoby in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Garland. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 9. And here is Anunoby. Down low. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Garland the pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock at 4. Top of the key. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pirtle's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Okoro. And stolen by Barnes.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Pulls up for three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
The three from Garland. The shot, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Siakam's shot is off. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option. And watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Van Vliet outside. Barnes finds Anunoby. Trying to get something going. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
That's good from Anunoby. No free throws, good from Anunoby. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Garland with it. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. 5 on the clock. From deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Cleveland.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
From deep three-point range, the shot will not fall. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. The pass to Siakam. And he can't jam it through. Garland dishes to Mitchell. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
afraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out. He goes in and rips it down.
Garland for three. Love grabs the miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Nice D from Allen.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Love for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Lowry against Garland. Mobley outside. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Miami with a rebound. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Lowry finds Hero. Now here's Adebayo. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's stolen by Love. Butler into the lane. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Adebayo from long range. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
3 points.
Adebayo's got 5.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
To halt the run. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Lowry against Garland. Outside for Love. Hero on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Mitchell. Love grabs the miss. Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Lowry, the pass to Love.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Out to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Adebayo from 18 feet away. Yes, it's good. 9 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Oh, rejected by Allen. Lowry against Mitchell. A minute 9 left in the first quarter here. And he gets that one.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Cleveland. Jumps up. And And Mobley throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Lowry. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Allen. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Okoro. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
And Okoro, he plays determined, but he also plays very physical, so he's going to draw fouls from anywhere.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Heat with the lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry against Garland. Lowry, good.
And Lowry willing to sacrifice his body and get into the fight.
Now Garland, outside Mitchell. With the drive.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for the Heat, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Running onto the court, your Cavs powerhouse team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Pass to Adebayo. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Adebayo's got 11 points.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Outside Mitchell. Tries it from the top of the key, and that one's good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Out left to the wing. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Love. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 5.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Pass to Mitchell. From the right block. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think ISBA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Butler's shot is good.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Love passes to Butler. And Miami again with the bucket.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a wing that you're going to have to stay connected to out there. That was a sweet stroke.
Mobley outside. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hero for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency. He shot the 3 as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, BA.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining 3s. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Butler passes to Love. The three. That shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Inside, Butler with a steal. And there's the lob, and finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Mitchell against Hero. Outside Garland. Up and over Lowry. Garland, no good. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Butler passes to Hero. Fades away. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Lowry against Garland. Here's Mitchell. Adebayo with the rejection.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Butler with the bucket.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And it's Garland on the drive. Mobley down low. Love's there. And here's Lowry from the arc. And no good. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Miami ball.
And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9.
Your Cavaliers. 21. The Heat. 30.
If you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
Jimmy Butler.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Okoro. And here's Mitchell. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot from 18 feet away. That one no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Hero on the wing. Check by Mitchell. Turnaround Jay. Hero, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Garland. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Garland's got 5.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Butler into the lane. Kicks it to Hero. From deep 3-point range. Hero with another miss. The Cavs trailing.
You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings the fearlessness to the game.
And Mobley throws it down.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Love. To the wing, right side. Here's Lowry. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
Here's Allen. Second chance effort. Mobley, right side. Mitchell against Hero. Here's Allen, left side Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Lowry. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty. Here's Hero, tries to break his ice. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
2 minutes.
Hero, the pass to Lowry. Outside Love. Now here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo to stop the drought. And it's good on the lay-in. Adebayo's got 15 points.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Lowry against Garland. Mobley up top. No luck on that one. Love with the defensive effort for Miami. They've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Hero. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Garland. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Lowry. Up and in on the layup. And the Heat lead by 13.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get in that close.
Garland up top. He's guarded by Lowry. Garland no good. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Love for 3. Here's Adebayo. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mitchell drives in.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Lowry outside. Hero outside. Fires the 3. Is rebounded by Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Miami Heat in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the...
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Allen. Good D by Adebayo.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Garland. And finished off by Garland.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Here's Butler. Outside for Love. Garland against Lowry. Again, the Heat misses. They can shade the deficit to single digits right here. And it's Okoro penetrating. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Okoro finding a way to get an angle and then get inside.
Outside Butler. Out to Lowry. Pass to Love from the wing. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Lowry, the pass to Love. Lowry Lowry against Garland. No good with a layup for Cleveland. They've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his third foul of the game.
Team foul.
Mitchell against Hero. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing from deep. Mobley. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. He takes it in. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Butler passes to Love. Fades and shoots. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Yeah, Kevin Love in a good rhythm there from the mid-range. Makes the job of the defense a lot harder when he's knocking that down.
Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And Mobley throws it down.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Lowry against Garland. Outside Love. There's a minute 40 left in the game. And right on target. That one's good.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge.
Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Allen, the pass to Garland. Good D by Adebayo.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Garland, no good. Garland's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Garland against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Allen. And here comes Cleveland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Mitchell's shot is good.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
Outside Butler. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Hero. Takes a 3. Outside Love. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Outside Garland. The double clutch. Can't capitalize inside.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.